What's up, everybody?
Hi, everyone.
Scene Snobs here, Mick and Casey.
Thank you. A pleasure as always, my friend. We're here live from the Hideaway Cafe. Very excited to be joining you this afternoon on this super Halloween weekend. And boy, are we excited. This is going to be a fantastic show. It's got a big 2-hour live from the Hideaway Cafe. So very excited to be doing this once again. We do love our live shows, buddy.
We do. I mean, what was the last one?
Was that Carolina Fear Fest?
Yeah,
Is that the last big one?
Was our last one where we went live. So we're going to be doing a lot of fun things today. I'm keep looking at the thing, but I need to look at the camera. We're doing a lot of fun things today. We're here in downtown Winchester. It's a gorgeous area. If you've never been here, it's a great place to come down. You can vacation here. They have tons of stuff to do.
Tons.
We are at the Hideaway Cafe, which is, of course, we love their coffee. Does this have it on there?
No, it does not.
And of course.
They're
Of course,
naked.
the one time I was naked to sleep, but yes, I'm drinking a pumpkin spice coffee.
Are you really? You would be.
I love pumpkin
You
everything.
dirty dog, you. I went with an Americano because I just need as much energy as humanly possible.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, it's good enough for Patrick Bateman. It's good enough.
That's what I'm saying. Patrick Bateman nailed it. And
That's who we go towards.
who would you not want to follow? Who else would give you better life advice than Patrick Bateman? Pretty sure, right?
Fairly certain everybody
that
in
can't-
any
that's-
movie ever
I'm
would
sorry,
get better.
but if I'm trying to kill someone with a chainsaw down a flight of stairs, it's my go-to.
All right, fair enough. Now, here's the thing, guys. So we are live here at the Hideaway Cafe. We're going to be doing this about 6 p.m. We're going to be going out. We're going to visit some stores, things like that. We have prizes, so people come in with costumes, candy, the whole 9 yards. It's going to be a lot of fun. We want to thank our sponsors today.
Yes.
The Hideaway Cafe, of course, for providing location and taking care of us. They've been so kind. So if you're in the area, come down, check them out. They're amazing. We also want to thank, which we'll be visiting in a little while, Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, which is right down the road, Winchester Book Gallery, the Alamo Draft House here in Winchester, Virginia, and Kimball's Cookies, and Skyline Indie Film Fest. They all donated stuff for prizes, things like that. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Super grateful that everyone, hooked us up and helped us out the way they did. This is going to be fantastic. It's only through their support and viewers like you that we're able to continue on.
Did you completely, and you know you did you just completely
PBS
this?
Yep, PBS at heart.
We are very much not PBS in any way, shape, or form.
Sometimes.
You learn nothing from us.
I've PBS'd before accidentally.
All right, fair enough. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We've got some topics to talk about. It's going to be very hot. I don't keep looking at the screen.
I know.
I'm so used
and
to
you're talking away.
talking away. I'm not even talking to you.
No.
Like, I don't know what's going on. You think we're professionals by now. 2 years of this.
Never think that, please.
No, we've never gotten there. We'll never get there. So it's
Nope.
okay.
It's more fun this way.
And we're in person. It's been a while. Casey's been in Los Angeles for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, which was crazy. Very exciting. It was fun to do, but I missed everybody. Happy to be back in Virginia, man.
Yes.
Didn't think I'd say that, but
I didn't. A lot of people didn't think you were coming back.
yeah, well, that's valid. They kept pushing me back, and I mean, it just looked like so much fun. Plus, did you know you can just throw up a tent anywhere and live out there?
That is true.
That's amazing. The convenience factor.
I lived out there for sure.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah.
No,
in your
actually,
car. You had a car, though. That's not fair. You had a car for like 2 months. You were living in it. So
it is. If you're moving out to Los Angeles, we all know why you're moving out to Los Angeles. If you do, and that's because you're going to be in the film industry or something. Our good buddy Tim is on.
Hi, Tim.
Look amazing, boys. Don't look Casey too deep in the eyes. I can't, or I fall in love very easily.
It's all because of the hearts.
It's true. Well, I will say this: like when I moved out to Los Angeles, I found out very quickly that you have to be homeless.
Yeah.
When you move out to Los Angeles, you have to sleep on somebody's. If you're going to make it in any industry out there, you have to sleep on somebody's living room floor or something.
Couch, maybe their hammock. There seems to be a big hammock thing out there. I was shocked by how many people were stoked about hammocks.
It's a desert. Why wouldn't you want to be in a hammock? Like it's like a covered desert. It's like really nice.
I mean, valid. I would actually be okay with that. Well, nighttime gets a little chilly. So
Yeah, it does get very chilly. Did I ever tell you about the time we were sitting outside? This is back when I smoked cigarettes, which are bad for you.
bad.
kids.
Don't smoke
Don't ever do
cigarettes.
it.
Yeah,
Don't ever do it.
they're terrible.
Don't do it.
Stop it.
Don't.
I know.
So, back in the day when I smoked cigarettes, my roommate and I were sitting outside having a cigarette, and a coyote runs past with a cat in its mouth. And that had to be some weird omen because it looked right at us as it was crossing. It's like, I don't care about it.
And how long were you there for?
5 years?
No, at the time you saw the coyote.
Oh, we didn't move. We're not crazy. We're not setting this sauce. We're not setting this thing off. We've locked eyes. So it's like, we're going to stand here, not be a threat, and hopefully we'll keep going. It took its cat and walked away. Fine with that.
Well, did you find out later that your spirit animal was a cat? Because that would be uncomfortable.
My spirit animal is a sloth.
Valid. It's a good spirit
100%.
animal. Nice three-toed who's always smiling.
Yeah, and in fact, it's a specific sloth. It's
Which
the
one?
sloth from the movie Utopia.
Yeah.
It just seems happy all the time.
Flash.
Yeah, Flash. Yeah.
Flash, 100-yard dash.
Maybe in my youth, I was something else, but that in my old age and having kids, yeah.
Nice.
Definitely a
I
sloth.
think I would be a lemur, just for the fact that I seem to be over concerned all the time about everything.
I thought it would have been because of the ears.
That's why I wear this. It's not even the hair, folks. It's my ears are uncomfortably large. They flap a lot.
I could have went with the ears or the eyes on that.
Really, honestly, anyone.
You have big eyes.
I do have big eyes.
You don't have
Thank
big
you.
ears, but you do have big eyes.
They're not like doe eyes, but I feel like they catch you. You know?
No, I'd say doughy.
Really?
Yeah.
I have doe-like eyes.
Listen, I'm not. All right. For the sake of this conversation, yes, you have dough-like eyes.
Said it, can't take it back. It's on the internet there forever.
It is there forever. Trust me, I've said way worse.
No, that's valid. Yeah, we both have. Jason's here too. Did we say hi to Jason?
We did say hi to Jason earlier. Well, I put it up earlier.
Oh, okay.
Good
Hi,
afternoon,
buddy.
Jason. Thank you for joining us, guys. A few people are joining in, but please comment along. So we're going to be talking about Halloween stuff. We're going to talk about haunted stories, things like that. Actually, if you want to hear 2 haunted stories I told on the Canned Air podcast, that just came out. You can go check that out now. They are audio only, but they're a great show. Really fun to have. They had Casey and I on for the last episode.
Which was awesome.
That
Such
was
a great
fun.
experience. We had a blast.
And then they had me on just to tell 2 ghost stories, like true.
You'll find it.
I'll get there.
Try it again.
2 true ghost stories.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Not on the 15th try.
Well, it's better than the 16th.
That's indicative of my whole high school career. I've nailed it like down the line.
I'll get it eventually.
Yeah. I do know there's a bunch of people watching from around the area. Get out here to the Hideaway Cafe, have some coffee. It's 6:30 tonight. We will be hosting trivia. We'll be offline. Again, I'm looking at the computer.
That's okay. We could also get some tea. I have tea and coffee.
I've got coffee and I got an awesome bottle of water
Yeah, you
in a
do.
recyclable can. which
Fancy.
is
Look at this
amazing.
guy go nuts. That was one of the coolest things about LA too, was in the airport, they only have these reusable metal bottles for water. So as soon as I landed, I was able to keep that same bottle the whole trip. So I feel like I helped the environment a little bit. Like
Yeah,
this
no, we
much.
did. But straws are a problem.
I didn't have that issue either. We had cardboard straws everywhere.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, they mandated it out there. which is good.
Well, considering the sheer amount of trash all over the sidewalk, you wouldn't have known. It's
It is
amazing.
very weird.
Wow, was that nuts?
Are we in a Black Plague?
Ooh, I hope so.
I think so.
Nothing like a plague mask doctor. I love them. They're so fancy.
It really is just wonderful.
Well, that's a good one though. Did plague mask doctors, does that scare you?
It's spooky. Oh my God.
See,
I didn't know it was you.
It's literally one of the scariest things, I think. And not just for what it actually represents in the fact that it's, the plague
It is
and
the plague.
someone trying to protect you and help you. But it's also the idea that these doctors had that big nose filled with like rosemary and cloves and orange rind and anything you could have just to not smell the death around you. So everything around it was just terrifying.
I'm listening, but I love this painting.
Yeah, Penny's good.
So we'll show you guys all this stuff, but at the same time, there's a really cool painting of David Bowie up there, and I want it.
And it's great. I'm really glad when Mick engages and listens to my stories.
I listened to your story. I heard your story. There's David Bowie. Man.
I get it. Bowie does trump all. Can you imagine if Bowie had been a plague doctor? Dude, there's the Halloween costume.
I'm not 100% sure or convinced that he wasn't with something.
That's totally fair. He did a lot of crazy stuff. There may have been a concert somewhere. Ooh, homework.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I didn't see what's going on in the world today.
Yeah, right. There was a movie though, Sick House. Did you ever see that horror movie, Sick House?
No.
Okay, so that one came out, I want to say circa 2003. Fantastic, scary movie that had to do with basically they're digging underground. It's an excavation going on in England. And it wound up being, they went down underneath, and of course it's a haunted place. It was once a hospital during the plague. So it wounds up, they find that they're being haunted by all of those who died in the plague and the doctors who helped them, because the doctors weren't really helping them. They wound up actually murdering them. It's a fun movie. It's probably a good 3 out of 10.
Why is every movie, I'm sorry, why is every movie that about doctors back in the day, let's pick a year. So let's say doctors before 1990.
Yep, fair.
And that's probably accurate. It seems
Hey, and nurses, equal opportunists.
That's true. But it seems like every doctor or nurse murdered people before 1990 based on movies.
Well, I mean, Kevorkian worked after 1990.
All right, but I feel like it was dwindling by that point.
I don't know if it was dwindling. I felt like, wasn't there the killer angel, the nurse who was murdering at the time too?
No, that had to be before, because Misery was made in 89.
Oh, no, there was more than one, bro.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's not just one. I'm pretty sure I read an article where last week they found another one who'd murdered 172 patients.
Now, how sad is it that there is a Florence Nightingale effect, which is the nurse falls in love with the person she's taking care of?
Yes.
Or the doctor. It could go either way. Or there's the angel of death effect, where they just murder people that they're taking care of.
Well, either way, it's because they think they're doing the right thing. If you're working around people who are in that much pain and suffering and just constantly hurting, wouldn't you want to just off them?
I don't know.
When they just annoy you so much, you'd be like, God.
Are you telling me to murder you?
No, I'm not in that much pain. I only have a broken toe. It's fine.
Can I step on it?
No, why would you step on it?
It would be amazing.
That's a terrible idea. If at any point I yelp during this show, that's what happened.
That's like an anvil being dropped on your head.
Yeah, at any point.
Oh my God.
This is not a Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner situation, although it could be.
Oh, I'm in.
Right?
I'm calling Acme right now. Where's my phone? All right. So it is Halloween. I want to talk about some fun Halloween stuff as we go on. Casey, tell us some fun memories you have as a kid on Halloween.
Well, Mike, there's quite a few, my friend.
He's a grandpa voice. Grandpa mode is
You see, back in my day, actually one of my favorite stories was over a battle of what I would be for Halloween. And I earned it. I never before this, I was dressed up as Chef Boyardee against my
Whoa. Stop the story right there. You went as Chef Boyardee for Halloween as a kid?
I was 6 or 7, yes.
That's even worse.
What?
You eat some SpaghettiOs and you were like, hey, you know what I should be for Halloween? That guy.
No, the actual reaction was, I would like to be this. And my grandma said, yeah, but we can do this I was eating them. As I was eating the ravioli, she was like, you can be Chef Boyardee. And I was like, okay. And that's just what happened.
That's
not really what I wanted. I wanted to be a mummy.
I feel like that's so much easier.
What, to be a mummy?
Toilet paper. That's what it was.
What?
You weren't allowed to use the toilet paper, were you?
No, not as a child. We had an outhouse and a bidet. It was very odd.
That's what happens in Connecticut. You're not allowed to use toilet paper when you're a kid.
No, we didn't use it as that. There was a mummy outfit at Kmart. You remember the ones with the big plastic masks and everything? So I went and wanted that. So I went and got that the next year, and I actually got it glued to my face. We did the strings all over.
Oh my God.
Now this was a fond memory because getting it on was amazing. Mm-hmm. I was so happy I got to be what I wanted. My parents took the time to actually do this with me together. It was awesome. It was such a great moment. And then pulling the strings off later that night was pretty much just me yelping.
Yeah,
it was just crying and tears. But also, at least I had tears while eating candy. So I can cry while I eat candy, right? That's fine. That's what we do. I do it as an adult now. So, it's like it was just prepping.
So
That's a different reason.
Who are you going for Halloween this year? Bobby Flay?
Oh, you got jokes. This funny guy. No, I don't even know what I'm doing this year. I was probably just going to be Jasper because River's Cruella, young Cruella. So I thought Jasper would be a good one.
I was thinking Naked. She did the other day on the show.
No, that was amazing, and I was post-change wolf man. Thank you. I don't know why we're still stuck on how awesome our Universal bit was. I thought we'd crushed it.
Tim crushed it.
Tim was on point. You were on point.
I had a green face and a suit jacket.
Yeah. It was Frankenstein. It was as Frankenstein's monster as you could get.
I feel like I could do better. I feel like I could have done way better.
You know,
I tried.
But why put yourself down? I think you did a great job. I tried. Are you saying I didn't do a good job with my effort?
Are you saying you put in equal amount of effort into your costume that you did mine?
I was completely naked.
You were naked. You just didn't get changed after your shower.
Yeah. Just like what would happen if I was the wolf man who didn't shower after his change.
I get the logic. I
Right?
understand what you're saying, but
I don't know how that doesn't work. I think it played perfectly.
I will tell you with the utmost assurity from seeing it personally
That it was awesome.
Wolfman's got nards.
Wolfman's got nards. True.
Actually, that movie was playing in Waynesboro last night.
I know. Yeah, I was bummed I couldn't get up there. I was so tired from yesterday was my travel from LA day, so I was exhausted. I slept. I slept on the plane ride. I slept at work for a little bit. I crashed out for like an hour, grabbed the car, came home, slept some more.
Part of me wanted you to be there tonight to go experience the West Hollywood Halloween.
Oh man, that thing looked awesome. It looked so exciting. And I tried. Part of me was like, could I just stay out here? Can I make that happen? Unfortunately, my heart was screaming to see my child. So
I don't
I was like, nope, done. I'm going out with the kid.
I will tell you this. I, for one, was very excited that you came back.
Yes, thank you.
And I'm glad you're here.
Thank you, buddy.
But it's always a but.
I don't know why there has to be a but.
It doesn't really have to be, but I feel like but drives the point home.
Yeah, it does. Hey-o.
I did want to talk to you about a little bit, and I did this on another show that I was on recently, but I want to talk to you about it because you're a father too. Introducing kids to Halloween.
Yes.
And horror movies.
Yes.
What are things that you think you should do to, or show, or read, or whatever, that helps introduce kids to horror movies, or horror in general?
That's a good one. One of the things that I've used is making sure that I constantly scare my child. Constantly.
Okay,
If you always keep her on edge, well, you wear a mask, and I have a creepy upstairs attic area. So what I can do is I can go up there and hide places after telling her I went outside and sneak up there and then make a bunch of noises and stuff and have her try to come up, say her name real creepily, things that really just make everyone else uncomfortable.
All right. Well, let me ask you this.
Maybe some stuff I put on like fishing wire, right? So you take a fishing line and just have something zip across the room real quick.
Okay.
I just yank things and have it smash all over. Yeah, it's great. It's great.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, yeah. So if she realizes that things in real life are way scarier than whatever's going to be on screen or I read to her, well, I figured that helps, right? That seems like a logical way to do it.
Yeah, it's got to help in some way.
I would say in some ways. I don't think it's scarring or terrifying in any way.
So that's it? That's your introduction?
No, that's not really it at all. None of that is good advice. Please don't follow any of that advice.
No, I'm not against scaring my kids.
True. No, actually, for me, it was kind of letting her guide it, honestly. Like finding stories that are scary, but only in a small way. Like, figuring out what's going to be something tangible that she can deal with. So a lot of ways explaining to her that these things are fake or these things are movies, that these things aren't real is a good way to do it. I was introduced by the Random House Ghost Stories. I think I was 9 years old when my grandma gave it to me for Christmas. And that those stories are scary, but through reading, I was actually more comfortable and confident with it because a lot of those ghost stories are about the good ghosts, the ghosts who are terrifying until you actually talk to them and figure out what they're about. So that was a helpful way to do it.
Lame ghosts.
Yeah, no, they were. Like one just sitting on top of a coal pile who was like, I got to go hunt for a little bit, but I'll be back and we'll scare together later. And it was pretty rad. Like I enjoyed those stories. Those stories made it easy for me. It wasn't terrifying. And And I think that's a good way to go about it, is find the little stories. Like Monster House is a good animated movie to kind of introduce that. Oddly enough, though, for 7-year-olds, still scary.
So I shouldn't have shown my 5-year-old Saw, is what you're saying. That was a bad movie.
No, it's probably better because you desensitized. You broke them in early. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. Nothing is really going to be worse after that. Hi, Radar.
Hey,
What's
Radar.
up, buddy?
Become a serial killer.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Here's your how-to guide. Congratulations.
Just do this. Be a clever one.
Here's how you do the stories. I didn't Dexter her. Yeah.
Don't get caught.
Yeah, exactly. You need to have a safe space, no DNA. I feel like if you really think about it, there's way too many shows and stories out there that just give you the playbook at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to talk a little bit too, because we were
Well,
talking.
hold on, because I'm curious, how did you break them in? What's your break-in story? How do
I don't
you
think
ease
this,
them on
oh
it?
my God, Three Musketeers.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
So I don't think that's a good idea, because mine was way worse. No, I think for me, it was way worse. What I do is I let them, not at 5, but I do let them watch horror movies. Tommy's 9, so it's easier. But on TV, you edit it.
They have to be edited. They have to be edited. That's a big thing, too. Anything above and beyond that you're going to show them, edited. Like Monster House is fine not edited, and actually most of the horror movies that we grew up with are pretty decent edited. If you find the old USA versions, like not the USA Up All Night versions, because they showed them almost completely, but if you actually found the ones that actually Fox 5 in the afternoon did a great job showing those edited movies. Edited on TV, I don't think there's really much issue with that. Yeah, Frankenweenie's a great one. You could do Coraline. Coraline's creepy. A lot of Tim Burton movies have a level of creep that allow you to ease into that sweetness side of it. Just because things are a little creepy, like Neil Gaiman.
Mhm.
Things might be a little creepy, but doesn't mean it's bad. It's just a different twist on the story. So, Hotel Transylvania, it takes all the damage out of monsters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hotel
really
Transylvania takes everything out of a monster and goes, they're not that bad. They just want to go party.
I watched Elm Street when I was 8. Your kid will be fine. That's fair. Radar.
Valid.
We're not fine. We all did that. We're not okay.
Radar, we're broken, bro. I don't know about you, bro, but Halloween at 8, and then what was it? My Amityville 9 really messed me up. Like Amityville's 1 messed me up.
But let me ask you this then.
Shoot.
I see what you're saying about show Hotel Transylvania and it shows the monsters. But does that take away from the glow of the scariness from the movies when they are old enough to experience?
I don't think so. I think the shade that's thrown on Bela Lugosi's face as he comes around that corner is still iconic. It's still something the way he walks out of the shadow.
I think the look is iconic. I don't agree that it's scary.
Well, that's fair. But I don't really think the Universal movies are scary anymore. I think we've moved so far past them that it's just entertaining, and it's almost like it's a throwback to say, hey, this is good to learn. But, I mean, Monster House is scarier than any of those old Universal films.
I will say this. I think Creature from the Black Lagoons, not that it scares me, but the concept of something being underwater that could get you at any moment and has that much power is still pretty scary.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Jaws does that as well, I think, very well. I think Jaws has that effect.
Yeah, that's good.
Jurassic Park, for crying out loud. I think Jurassic Park is a scary horror movie. Say what you will.
I think monster movies in general,
Yeah.
even if they're not meant to be full-on horror, monster movies in general are scary.
Yeah, agree.
What about Gremlins? The first Gremlins is pretty raw. It's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, of course, being bat crazy.
They just doubled down on the second one. They just went, let's take all the absurd stuff and make it worse. But actually, Gremlins, interesting. That was another one I watched young.
Yeah.
That was another one. I think I was 10 when I watched it because it's silly, but it's kind of scary. It's more, I was always thrown by how much they use sexual content in there, to be honest with you. Because when they were talking
With a flasher.
yeah, man. And then even Hocus Pocus, they focus on a virgin so much. The last line is, I had to wait 300 years for a virgin to light a candle.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? I think there's it's weird how through the years there are certain things that we're more affected by. And I think Gremlins is a tough one. I don't want to show that much violence. It's as much as I enjoy her seeing that stuff, I don't want her to see the violence yet.
Yeah.
It's more implied violence or these scary things that could happen. That's more of the fear factor right now. Safely.
Yeah,
Goosebumps did that really
Goosebumps
well.
was pretty good for that. The books, and then having a show and stuff. And I think the movies now, like for kids watching, because even like the boys love watching. What do you call it?
That thing. Are You Afraid of the Dark?
The original Goosebumps show.
Oh yeah.
It still holds
on
Fox,
the old Fox show.
Yeah. And Are You Afraid of the Dark? They like the newer one more than the older one, and it is much creepier. I think things just gotten creepier. It's weird. So this brings up a good point.
Okay. And actually, this will tie into Radar's quick little tie there with the Nosferatu comment.
I think when we were young, there were creepy things. There were some scary, hard things we had to see in movies and pop culture and stuff. But I think the thing is, it was more internal things happening to us, where now it's happening all around us. So like the kids watching it, it's like, I don't know if I'm conveying it correctly what I'm trying to say.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different things back in those days. We were more worried about Invasion of the Body Snatchers. There was a whole lot of what
it wasn't
happens
in your face back then.
Right. It
now
was
it seems more in your face.
Well, Fate of the Amityville. I mean, I think the remake and the original showed that precisely, because in the original, it was an hour and a half lead up before, stepdad goes cuckoo pants and just has 20 minutes of trying to murder everybody. So that freaked me out way more than the new one.
Yeah,
but what the new one did with those little jump scares, with adding that different sort of feeling, they didn't have as much to work with in the 70s and 80s. So they did what they could mentally, making you more worried about what could be around the corner, about what is that hand over there, They did a lot more of that as opposed to look at this in your face scare, look at this in your face scare, like the way Grudge does it, the way a lot of, for me, like in the 90s, 2000s, the way a lot of the Asian movies did, with a lot more of the extreme shock, the more in your face, audition. I mean, someone razor wiring your feet. If you haven't seen it, it's your fault.
I agree. And just to interject for a second on your point, I think a lot of it that I see is it's kind of, I attribute it to kind of like Howard Stern. Howard Stern was on regular radio. He had to be clever. Like he couldn't just do whatever he wanted.
Yeah.
So like, I think when we were younger, that's how it was. You had to be clever about your horror. Whereas now it's more open. You can do whatever you want.
Right.
Not taking away or saying it's less scary. It's just that it's different for us because it was almost more psychological.
Oh, yeah, very much so. I think James Wan is one of the few great callbacks. Ty West, I think he's done that, where they create that feeling more than the jump scare.
Yeah.
Now, Wan obviously has jump scares. If you watch Conjuring, I'm not lying about it. It's Insidious was a great one for that. Because even the jump scares in that was more of just a creature being there, which messes me up.
Yeah.
Like way more of that creature being there. What is it doing? We don't know. Is it a demon? Is it helpful? We have no idea. So that part's terrifying.
It is pretty bad. Radar says, I wouldn't be concerned with violence so much because Gizmo evens it out. His cuteness does not even out the violence of that movie. I'm sorry. It's a pretty violent movie.
It really is.
I'd be more concerned with the lady that wants to murder Billy's dog at the start of the movie. That's pretty rough too, but
yeah, that's fair.
Okay, child old enough to watch any horror movie, that's the first one where you're like, oh, blank, we are watching this. Yeah, no, I've had to turn some off, like, because where I was like, like from what I remember, I'm like, this would be fine. Even, especially because it's on TV, I'm like, this would be fine. And it's like, they even show a lot more than they used to on TV.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You can't even say like today's edited movies. I'm talking about the ones where they barely even showed a blood splatter after the fact, like you almost have to go back to some Hitchcockian versions to really see that way they got away with everything and around everything. Like I would love for River to watch Psycho now. I think her mother might have better ideas and smack me in the mouth if I did such a thing. But just saying.
Yeah.
Something with that kind of violence along those lines where it's so minimal and it's all in your head. It's all psychological. It's all the thriller. Vertigo. The idea of you being more messed up with your own mind, not being able to function. And, that's terrifying.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty rough.
And grabbing those concepts are very difficult for kids. So it's almost like a waste. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want her to watch it and go, that was just boring, because she will. Like she has with Star Trek.
See, that one hurts. That one kicks you right in the heart.
Oh,
and you
so
especially.
Brutal. It was so brutal, bro.
So she just, like, which Star Trek does she think is boring?
All of them.
Really?
I have no out, bro. I tried. I really did.
There's no out. What about the new show?
In what, Lower Decks?
Prodigy.
Oh, New Prodigy. Actually, we haven't tried that one yet.
Try that.
Fingers crossed that she finds something interesting. Well, she liked Lower Decks. I showed her a couple, not episodes, but like, blurbs or like a couple minute scenes. And she said, those are funny. And I'm like, great, but I can't show her the whole series because it's still like it's a mature show. They swear, they talk about a lot of stuff. They intimate things. So
yeah, that's, what it is. Show her Prodigy because that has Janeway on it too.
Right,
That might open you up to Voyager.
Which would be awesome because Voyager is probably going to be my best shot. Because DS9, no chance, no dice. Look, if it took me this long to truly, I always loved it, but to really appreciate it until I was 30, when it came on and I could stream it and watch it all back to back and go, this was the superior track. Next gen is really boring. Yeah. I love it. It is super boring to a kid. I loved it at her age though, because I guess I'm broke.
No, you got to remember back then we didn't have shows like that involved space as much. And
the ship battles back then were incredible. And they only happen once every like 8 episodes. But just seeing the ship fly through space, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I love Buck Rogers, all those silly shows. Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, it's so great.
Yeah.
The Man Who Laughs. I think you're referring to when we went back and said the older movies aren't as scary.
Yeah.
The Man Who Laughs is okay.
Right.
I mean, a lot of people don't realize that it's famous because it's inspired the Joker. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got some trick-or-treaters coming in.
Oh, trick-or-treaters. Are they coming in or are they standing?
Oh, they're coming.
All right.
They're going to come. So, we love trick-or-treaters.
Oh, yes. We got some trick-or-treaters.
So, it's going to be a lot of fun. And then maybe we'll do a prize giveaway for some of those trick-or-treaters.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll
I think
see
we
who
know
it
these
is.
ones. I think we might know these ones.
Oh, I think we know them.
Oh my goodness.
What's up,
Look at
guys?
these wonderful kids. Hello.
Trick or treat.
River. Hello, my love.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, honey.
Daddy.
My little Cruella. Look.
Dada.
You look fantastic, love.
Did you just steal a piece of candy? How dare
Oh,
you?
well, there they go.
You little trickster. Boys, you want to show your cop? No, hey, get out of here.
I think that'll do
Get
it.
outta
I think a
here.
big handful. Oh, no, you only got Whoppers. Bro, hook it up. Here.
Get the good candy.
There you go.
I
There
like
you go. Okay. I got
Can
you
you
too.
I'm good.
I can, yeah.
So-
Thanks.
I have to go take a break. I'm going to go use the potty, but we are going to go play a game afterwards where we. Hold on
No.
1 second, guys. Let me just go out on this.
My leaves. Hi, Daddy.
So
Love you.
we're going to go out. We're going to play some commercials for a second. We're going to come back strong. We have a game where we go out and spend $20 to see the best stuff we can get. We're going to time travel and toy and collector.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be so
Love
much
this
fun.
game.
So just bear with us for a few seconds, and then we will be back. We are excited for sure. Let me get
Where this is going to be so much fun. So then when we return, we'll see not only what we can get for $20, but then we also want to talk about some of our favorite trick-or-treating experiences. So you all get together and start that brain pumping and try to figure out what some of your favorite trick-or-treating experiences, because I want to hear them. He may not. I do.
I do want to hear. I want to hear what Chef Boyer D got when he was a kid.
Yo, I got some cool stuff. And I got squirted by ketchup.
I cannot wait for the story. All right, guys, we'll be back in just a little bit. All right.
Ever hear of a gift certificate that turns into a soft drink? Oh, it can happen this Halloween. When you give out McDonald's Halloween gift certificates, kids take them to McDonald's and they get a McDonald's soft drink. Oh, a book of 20 Halloween gift certificates costs only $1. And can turn into 20 regular soft drinks. It must be the magic of Halloween.
Nobody can do what McDonald's can.
Nobody. Of the core. A new kind of nightmare. An adult nightmare. Stephen King's Children of the Corn.
Rated R. Coming Friday. Check local newspapers for theaters and showtimes.
I'm alive! I'm a perfect creation! Gee, I'll have to do something about that face.
Introducing Spooky Goop, horrifying monster makeup you make up at home. Spooky Goop's bubbling lizard lips, backbones, and toes create a ghoulish goo that makes a monster out of you.
Now that's a face no mother could love.
Spooky Goop, spine-tingling makeup for Halloween or any unearthly occasion.
Special, filled with ghosties and ghoulies and things that go bump in the night. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, Monday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming to get them. Nightmare on Elm Street. No! No! She's the only one who can stop it. If she fails, no one will survive.
Help me, please!
Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street, rated R.
Now playing at a flagship theater near you.
You must believe me, Count. I didn't know. I did not know. And let the servants do the shopping.
People tend to see red when you serve up anything but what is tomato sauce, because what is never skimp on their special ingredients and top quality tomatoes. Twice the taste and twice as good, because what is means good food.
Oh.
For now, I've got some grisly details for you, and if you're one of my lucky callers selected at random, you'll talk to me live while you're awake and safe. So dial this number now if you dare. Talk to me live. Freddy Krueger is waiting just for you.
What strange creatures are lurking in the night? Oh, skull face, mummy face too. Oh, ghoul face. What a frightful sight. Yes, Mom, this Halloween your kids can have fun creating their own scary disguise with Cookie Spook's makeup. They just smear it on. When the makeup dries, it cracks to make them look really old and ghoulish. Add in the sheet and the costume's complete. Cookie Spook's makeup kits, 6 frightening disguises to choose from.
Hi. Good news, my lord. Soon the city will be mine. Excellent, my lord. The wench is blocked me. We've lost. We, my lord?
Cathedral, the medieval strategy game. When the city is finished, you could be too.
Lola Dips, a hauntingly wholesome Halloween treat. Chewy granola dipped in real milk chocolate.
Chocolate and granola, lose myself control, a granola dip.
The perfect treat for your little monsters.
Welcome to the world of terror. When I'm not busy embalming bodies, which isn't often, I like to relax with some good family reading. Let me introduce you to my personal library of Fangoria, the leader in horror entertainment. What a fascinatingly hideous cover of Freddy Krueger. And devilishly candid reviews of the latest horror videos. And gloriously bloody color photos from the newest Friday the 13th. They're all here in Fangoria. Can I persuade you to subscribe?
This is Fango editor Tony Tapone asking you to enter the world of Fangoria. Only $12.49 for a special 6-month video subscription. Send check or money order to Fangoria Magazine, 475 Park Avenue South, New York, 10016.
Customers! Let the dead bodies wait.
Nobody expected it. Nobody believed it. And nothing could stop it. The one hope. The only hope.
Exorcist. Rated R. The movie you've been waiting for. Without the wait.
Make Halloween fun with one-stop shopping at Woolworth or Woolco for your Halloween needs. Costumes from $1.83 to $3.99, like $6 Million Man, Bionic Woman, superheroes, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, and a new favorite for girls, Holly Hobby. You can get wrapped candies of every kind, bubblegum, lollipops, fun-sized candy bars. Get this Halloween record, sounds to make you shiver, just $1.89. Make Halloween fun and easy. Make just one stop at Woolworth or Woolco.
Where? And now at participating burger chefs, you can buy fun meals that now come on Halloween magic meal trays. There's a magic trick in each fun meal. There are 10 different magic meal tricks you can collect.
Burger Chef, you're incredible!
This place was once a funeral parlor, wasn't it? What was that?
We're gonna get out of here!
Get up, Judy! Yes, you can!
Night of the Demons.
Where you going? The party's just begun.
Rated R.
Oh, it's Friday.
Hallmark's ready for Halloween. And you know, it's the strangest thing. Everybody's wild about new scratch and sniff stickers in special trick-or-treat packages. And they're dying to take home these cuddly pumpkin beanbags. And these party decorations are so popular, they seem to just disappear. So come to Hallmark, the Halloween store. We're waiting for you.
Ooh, scary.
Tired of wearing the same old face Halloween after Halloween? Why not try a Fright Night nose mask from Bud and Bud Light? There's Batface, Scary Witch, Mr. Pumpkin, and Big Black Cat. Best of all, these amazing masks are available where Bud and Bud Light are sold. So, next time...
Scary sound-activated Halloween figures, battery-operated pirate skull, witches, skeletons, and more. Stock up on Halloween candy, too. Walgreens has a wide selection of treats and goodies of all kinds. And it's time to order your holiday photo greeting cards. Put your favorite photo on any of 6 beautiful designs. All orders include a free marker pen. Treat yourself to savings this week at Walgreens.
Halloween's a perfect time for baking spooky cookies. Just roll out Pillsbury sugar cookies, cut, bake and decorate, then feed them to your goblins. So much fun there.
Scary.
Haunted Mansion at Long Branch is a living, breathing nightmare of more than 30 incredible rooms, each with its own very special surprise. Wander through its myriad of secret passageways and winding labyrinths. Discover the graveyard of the living dead and its unimagined terror. There's Renfield and his spiders, the Prince of Darkness, Count Dracula, and many more. At the Haunted Mansion at Long Branch, it's waiting for you.
Sometimes coming home can be unsettling. But not with a new Stanley Lightmaker garage door opener. One button opens your garage, but the other button turns these back into these, because it turns on lights from the safety of your car with a Stanley Lightmaker.
It's nice to be home.
Get a transmitter free with purchase, plus a chance to win an Oldsmobile in Stanley Sweepstakes. On Halloween, reach for the less filling beer that tastes great.
Call us at 1-900-909-5464 and hear how we can protect you from ferocious beasts.
And help your teacher grade your math test.
Yeah, new story every day.
1 call gets you a 3D boggling hologram like this.
4 calls get you a set of 6. Trade them with your buddies.
And part of your $2.35 2-minute call goes to Special Olympics.
So get your parents' permission and call us at 1-900-909-5464. Don't get the phone. I said get it, not eat it.
just had the greatest idea. Let's spend the night. Fun house.
This better be good.
It's gonna be great.
Something is alive in the funhouse. Something deadly. Something evil.
I don't know what that thing is.
Something that tonight will turn the funhouse into a carnival of terror. A funhouse rated R starts Friday at a theater near you.
Last year, one of everyone's favorite candies appeared in a Halloween-sized pack.
Skittles.
And word spread quickly.
Is this the house that gives Skittles? See, I told ya.
I, Speedy McGreedy, have created Frankenstein Mouth.
I want juicy burgers.
We'll go to Hardee's.
Burgers are juicy and hearty.
Right, Ivan. Hardee's job royals them.
Let's say hello to Hardy.
It's Halloween time. When you buy a burger and soft drink at Hardee's, you get a coin to put in the fun machine, which gives you a Halloween prize.
I got a creepy crawly Halloween thing. I got a Halloween ring.
The fun machine at participating Hardee's.
Wednesday, it's a hair-raising Halloween happening. Catchy beginning. First, that Emmy-winning Fat Cat. It's the trick-or-treat trail. I'm no scaredy cat. It's all new Garfield's Halloween Adventure. Then,
I hear the Great Pumpkin.
the Halloween classic, It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, right after Garfield Wednesday.
Toys R Us has the Big Bird Halloween costume and the Yoda Halloween costume for trick-or-treating.
Hallmark has a way.
And at participating Hallmark stores, get your hands on the Spooky Sounds tape, full of creepy sounds and Halloween theme songs. $1.95 with any $5 Hallmark purchase. Only at participating Hallmark stores. It's a scream.
Right at McDonald's. This Halloween, be sure you're all wearing McDonald's trick-or-treat safety cups. Children should be seen and not hurt.
I think you'll like this house.
Isn't this supposed to be haunted? Haunted? What an absurd idea.
I mean, what would a ghost be doing here?
All right, am I correct in my assumption that that McDonald's commercial from the 80s just said children should be seen and not heard? Because that's truly weird to say for Halloween. So what's up, everybody? It is Nick Manhattan. We, of course, are here live at the Hideaway Cafe. And we're hanging out. We're going to be doing prize giveaways. We're going to be doing horror trivia later. Whole 9 yards. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to be playing a game real soon. It's called, we send each other out $20. We see what we can come back with. There's a very special store here called Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles. It's right down the way here in Old Town Winchester. You can buy from them online if you're not local, or if you are local, you should come down and check it out. It's a really awesome store and they have great stuff. So I have Casey there now. Let me bring him in. Hey, Case. What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Fantastic. How are you doing? I'm here with the Scene Snobs. That's all good. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm Casey, by the way. Yeah. Jack, nice to meet you. Charles, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
So Casey
so we're here doing a $20 challenge, trying to find something for as many things as I can for under $20 just for you, my special friend.
Well, Casey, you want to show us the store a little bit, see what they got, and then...
Yeah, I would love to. This store is great.
I'm going to make you big.
It's literally everything you could imagine and more. For some reason, it's not so letting me use the other kind of thing.
Love it.
Just to give you a small glance.
I don't know how I'm only going to spend $20 there.
Yeah, dude, no, I'm ready to drop 200, no problem. I haven't even made it through here yet.
You haven't even been in the back room yet.
I mean, look at just the props. I mean, who doesn't want a giant zombie thing? We want it.
It's like a dream come true.
Oh, this is so uncomfortable for everyone else involved. I'm loving it. You know what? I think I got it. I'll be back shortly, guys. hang out with Mick, and we'll return with Mike for $1-2 magic.
We'll see you in just a few, buddy. So Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, they are a sponsor of this event that we're doing here live at the Hideaway Cafe. Having a great time. We've seen some great trick-or-treaters. Sonic is there. That's awesome. Some really fun costumes have come through. And, we're just celebrating all things Halloween. So right now, I think what we're getting into is we're going to be looking for costumes, maybe give away and stuff. But one thing I did want to talk about, actually, was the commercials that we put through. And Radar said that, man, I forgot they used to have commercials just for Halloween makeup. Yeah, now that's what I wanted to talk about. Where we go in terms of Halloween. Hey, buddy, you want trick or treating? I have candy if you want some. Here you go, bud. You have your bucket? Oh, there you go. There you go. Put it in your bucket. We brought some candy for the kids so that way they can come out and they can enjoy, because it's all about the fun on Halloween, and that's what we're loving about it. So like I said, anybody who's just tuning in, Casey is over at Time Travelers Toys and Collectibles. We're doing a $20 challenge where he goes out, he spends $20 to see how much he can get, and we assess the coolness of the stuff that he gets, and then I'm going to go and I'll do the same, and we'll go back and forth. So, it's a lot of fun living up to Halloween stuff. Like, I love to do it with my kids. And the reason I show those old, 1980s, 1990s commercials is because they had such a good time with them back then. They did, like Radar had mentioned, that they had commercials strictly just for the makeup. And they don't do that anymore. And I don't know why. Where did the disconnect come that we don't do commercials for that? Is it price thing? Is it something? I wonder this myself, because why isn't it that we have specific holiday commercials? I mean, Christmas does. Christmas is still pretty big, but I remember Thanksgiving being a big one with Black Friday coming and stuff like that. So we got, but with Halloween, we had some really, everybody seemed to be Halloween themed. And for some reason, they just don't do that anymore. And honestly, it's pretty weird. I don't like it. I wish my kids could see more and more. They don't even do the kids specials really anymore. They were doing them with Toy Story and stuff like that back in the day. But somewhere along the way, we got disconnected. And let me pull up these commercials again. And I'm going to stay on with you guys and share it. All right.
No other diet soft drink delivers the real cola taste of 1-calorie Diet Coke. The real one is lifting more and more spirits every day.
That rivals a lot of horror movies that are coming out at the time.
The move is on to Diet Coke.
Look what's rising out of the pumpkin patch this Halloween. The pumpkin cutter, a great way to let your kids carve their own pumpkins. Without sharp edges that cut little hands. It even makes toothy grins easy to do. The pumpkin scoop removes seeds and pulp better than any spoon. And the pumpkin light replaces dangerous candles with glowing results. Have a great pumpkin this Halloween with the pumpkin cutter, pumpkin scoop, and pumpkin light.
So, guys, we're going
pumpkin cutter products available at Long's Drugs and Safeway.
So many cool costumes.
So that Halloween's coming, the trick-or-treaters are out. But look at that witch on Halloween night. She's the first one with a blinking pumpkin light. Pumpkin light flashes so everyone knows she is near. Pumpkin light makes Halloween safer and scarier this year. And pumpkin light safer for a spooky pumpkin too. Just pop it right in and watch your pumpkin go boo.
Pumpkin light is available at Osco, Purity Supreme, Spags, and Leeward's.
It was a Halloween party where fantasies come true. I put on Showtime makeup and did a dance or two. The boys and ghouls were hanging out like vamp and tigers too. My Showtime face was all in place, then Rock Angel, I saw you.
It's Showtime, the adult Halloween makeup. Showtime is hypoallergenic, more comfortable than masks, more fun too.
You know you are my fantasy, but I can't speak to you.
Make up a Halloween fantasy with Showtime makeup.
Peace.
until they were rudely interrupted.
What do you want to do, Skulls? Put on a gravestone?
I just want to party.
This place is a mess.
Now look who's awake. They're on the way. Break! They're back from the grave and ready to party.
I think things are getting out of hand.
The return of the living dead.
Starts Friday, August 16th at a theater near you.
This Halloween, capture your ghosts and goblins on genuine Kodak film from Thrifty. Whether it's print, slide, or movie film, Kodak is the choice of professionals. Thrifty carries a full line of Kodak film, including C126-24 exposure, C110 and C135-24 exposure in regular and high-speed print film, KR135 36 exposure slide film, and Super 8 movie film. Remember, the sharper you want your memories, the more you need Kodak film and Thrifty.
I would love to see how many of you.
My little goblins will be out long after
Kodak
dark.
film
So I depend on
commercials.
Duracell batteries to
Those are
light their
surely
way.
not a thing
Well,
anymore.
Duracell lasts
Well, I mean,
long.
they exist.
Tests
You can
prove
get
after
them
just a few hours of continuous use, regular carbon batteries wear out. But you can get up to 5 times more use from Duracell batteries.
That's why I trust my kids' safety at night to Duracell.
Duracell, the copper top battery. No regular battery looks like it.
These were a lot
Or lasts like it.
like, I mean, battery commercials.
From the novel by Stephen King, creator of Carrie
I guess as we've
and
seen
The
Trick or
Shining,
Treating go away,
comes a chilling new tale.
There you go.
Now, there's a new name for terror. Cujo, directed by Louis Teague. Rated R. Now playing. Check newspapers for a theater near you.
This better be good.
It's gonna be great. Something is alive in the funhouse. Something deadly. Something evil.
I don't know what that thing is.
Something that tonight will turn the funhouse into a carnival of terror. The Funhouse, rated R, starts Friday at a theater near you.
Last year, one of everyone's favorite candies appeared in a Halloween-sized pack.
Skittles.
And word spread quickly.
Is this the house that gives Skittles? See, I told ya.
I, Speedy McGreedy, have created Frankenstein Mouth. I want juicy burgers. We'll go to Hardee's.
Burgers are juicy and hearty.
Right, Ivan. Hardee's job broils them. Let's say hello to Hardee's. It's Halloween time. When you buy a burger and soft drink at Hardee's, you get a coin to put in the fun machine, which gives you a Halloween prize.
I got a creepy crawly Halloween thing. I got a Halloween ring.
The fun machine at participating Hardee's.
Toys R Us has the Big Bird Halloween costume and the Yoda Halloween costume for trick-or-treating.
You think I'm mad, don't you? Perhaps we are both mad.
What strange creatures are lurking in the night? Oh, skull face, mummy face too. Oh, ghoul face. What a frightful sight. Yes, Mom, this Halloween your kids can have fun creating their own scary disguise with Kooky Spooks makeup. They just smear it on. When the makeup dries, it cracks to make them look really old and ghoulish. Add in the sheet and the costume is complete. Kooky Spooks makeup kits, 6 frightening disguises to choose from.
There's goblins, there's ghouls, there's pirates of that. Halloween's coming, the trick-or-treaters are out. But look at that witch on Halloween night. She's the first one with a blinking pumpkin light. Pumpkin light flashes so everyone knows she is near. Pumpkin light makes Halloween safer and scarier this year. And pumpkin light safer for a spooky pumpkin too. Just pop it right in and watch your pumpkin go boo.
Pumpkin Light is available at Osco, Purity Supreme, Spags, and Leeward's.
but he's heading for Woolworth and Woolco to get set for Halloween. There's costumes of TV favorites like Wonder Woman and the Hulk. There's popular characters from Star Wars, and there's superheroes like Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, and many more at bare bones prices, $2.38 to $4.17. And there's Spook Sticks, Face Pops, Hallowitches, wrapped candy of every kind, all at the favorite Halloween haunts, Woolworth and Woolco.
Well, those are pretty awful. I don't know about you guys, but I remember wearing those plastic bag costumes and those face masks, and you can never keep anything on because the amount of sweat you were just drenching and just how terrible it was and uncomfortable for everyone involved. And yet we fought so hard. I fought pretty hard to be He-Man one year. I was, I got a little stink butt about it. So it's a lot of fun. And you definitely, it was not good for the environment at all. I'm pretty sure we've helped destroy everything because of those Halloween outfits. So hope you guys are enjoying. Waiting for Mick to get on here shortly. He should be coming on in a bit as I have completed my $20 challenge. It's his turn now. So we'll see what he comes back with. And then we'll share as soon as upon his return. Let's keep watching some of these crazy commercials.
Stephen King, author of Carrie, said, "Evil Dead is the most ferociously original horror film of the year. If you think he's kidding, see for yourself." Evil Dead. They got up on the wrong side of the grave. Evil Dead.
I think I got stuck in. Here I am.
Hey, buddy.
Here I am. No choice. Hey, buddy. So we're doing a $20 challenge. But, we're going to spend a lot more. I got to go pick up some stuff for Casey. But I'm going to show you some stuff around here. They have so many amazing collectibles. Like, this whole store is filled with just, I know you don't see me, but like, just truly awesome stuff. I'm going to walk you around a little bit. So deal with the motion sickness. Oh my God. Look at this puzzle. Look at this puzzle right here. It's amazing. If you're into sports, they got the sports figures. And it's all online. You can follow them on Facebook. You can go. You can buy stuff that's in the store online too. So you should definitely. Oh my God, I want that paper statue so bad.
They have too much great stuff. It's ridiculous, bro.
Oh, what's that? They have tons of great stuff, Case, for sure. And
It's like I'm waiting for a bonus just so I can go drop all that money.
I know, right? And here's the perfect place to do it. And you know me, I am such a huge fan of coffee mugs. And their coffee mug collection here is brilliant. Figures, the whole nine. They got everything, man. And this is like our childhood relived. I mean, I love Funko Pops. Look at the Star Wars, Seinfeld. Got Baby Yoda's down there. Hardcore stuff. Statues. Oh my God, this dude. Oh, I love that Batman too. I don't know how I'm gonna make it out of here.
There's too many things to choose from. Can we add another zero?
Yeah, I know, right? Yes. For ourselves.
Make it the $200 challenge.
Star Wars collectibles galore. I mean, you guys can find it here. It's amazing. They truly look at R2. I love R2. They just have so much cool stuff here. You guys like He-Man. They got Simpsons. He-Man. Look at this. Where can you find the Hank Scorpio?
Bro, the selection is 100% exactly what it was when we were children. Like, it's amazing. It's literally walking through my childhood. It's so much fun.
They have the Rescue Rangers. They have Dale and Chip. I love it. I love it. And I just can't. Look at this. A Star Trek Interspace series. That's amazing. And then it's not.
Yeah, we need that. We need to get
He-Man, Ninja Turtles. You can come right in the back. You get wrestling. The horror section, which I love. Look at this. So I'm gonna look around. I don't know if I'm ever gonna leave. I'm just gonna live here. But I'm going to look around. I'm going to find Casey's gifts. I'm going to do my damnedest. But stick with me. I'll be back in studio in just a little bit over at the Hideaway. And Casey, take it away. It's all you, sir.
Thanks, Mick. And that's our man on the street, Mick Manhattan. And we're back to the Hideaway Cafe. Thank you very much for joining us. We hope you're having a great time, as much fun as we are. One of the topics we brought up earlier was some of our favorite Halloween moments. So as we're going to throw on this Evil Dead trailer, because Evil Dead is one of my favorite movies, and we absolutely should be watching The Evil Dead. If you haven't seen the first one, watch it. If you haven't seen the second one, you should watch it. If you haven't seen Army of Darkness, you should probably watch that too. I'm not telling you what to do, just highly recommend. So let's kick it back for a little bit. Mick will be back shortly, and we're going to exchange gifts, and we're very excited. So thank you, everyone, for listening, and we'll be back shortly.
From New Line Cinema. Watch out for him.
It started to happen again. Dad! I'm in trouble. You've had some scary dreams, okay? Help!
Daddy can't help you now. Freddy is back on Elm Street, and he's not a welcome visitor. A Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 2. Freddy's Revenge. Rated R from New Line Cinema.
Now showing at a theater near you.
As Halloween approaches, you have to prepare yourself for what might happen. More orange sprinkles. It's a special time of year, and Dunkin' Donuts is dressing up their donuts for the occasion. And here's the werewolf. So come to Dunkin' Donuts and get into the spirit of Halloween.
We'd like some Halloween donuts, please.
Oh.
Anything could happen tonight with Mickey Mouse and M&M's candies. Everything's gonna be just right.
I don't know if everything's going to be fine with candy. Could be diabetes. And also, if you're seeing like a dancing, flying Mickey, isn't that kind of problematic? You should see what they laced your stuff with.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Friday the 13th. You may only see it once.
I'm sorry.
That will be enough.
But that's ridiculous that they did a body count during the release trailer for that. And it makes me so excited. It made it so much better.
Oh, I do enjoy an evening with a little light entertainment.
And Vincent Price, look at that guy.
But when your video heads get dirty, you lose your picture. Not a pretty sight. Happily, this new Polaroid video cassette will help you. It actually cleans your heads as it plays, so dirty heads needn't haunt you.
Okay, so in case anyone is curious as to what that's about specifically, there was these things back in the day called VHSs, right? We referred to them as tapes, and you had to watch them in a VCR. This is antiquated technology, I understand, for you kids. So, yeah, they used to do a thing called tracking, and you had to actually clean your head connectors. It was a very strange time in our world. So let's let Vincent take it away.
New Polaroid video cassettes. Get the picture?
Master?
Quiet, I'm calculating.
Isn't it dark in there?
Not for my new Anilite solar calculator from Texas Instruments.
You have a Texas instrument?
Texas Instruments Anilite calculator. Unlike other solar calculators, it works in almost
Any light.
good and feel.
The new line of Anilite solar calculators. Texas Instruments.
Yep. Imagine the Prince of Darkness with a solar calculator.
Okay, so back in the day, you didn't have a phone because your phone was attached to a cord that would hang on a wall or be set on a table. Those things were called calculators, and that's what you used to punch numbers in to then get a formula. It's all on calculator now, so you don't need to worry about it. But just in case you were curious, we're about to have Elvira. She's awesome. This is going to be great. Oh, it's so cool. Love Elvira.
Wanna go psycho with me, Elvira? Here at the Bates Motel? Look for me wherever they sell mug root beer. And enter the Go Psycho with Elvira contest.
I want to go psycho with Elvira.
Universal Studios in Hollywood for a monstrous bash at the Bates Motel. Shower anyone? This Halloween, go psycho with Elvira and win a party with mug root beer and me.
I love my mug.
I love it.
My big friend, I love the big taste of chocolate in this little Hershey's kiss.
Oh, this is totally Nim, Mike. Right here, Madman and Mick. That's what you're seeing.
Hershey's Kisses, the little kiss with the big taste.
Granola dip. I really dip. Granola dip. Chocolate granola already in my home. Granola dip.
Quaker granola dips, a hauntingly wholesome Halloween treat.
Yeah, real wholesome with all that sugar in it. Of course. That's what we were trained as, unfortunately, that everything with chocolate is way better. Just a spoonful of sugar. That's that medicine go right down.
I told you it's glowing. It's the real Ghostbuster cereal.
The first cereal box that glows in the dark with 4 glow-in-the-dark Ghostbuster trading cards.
Timer.
Gotta have it.
I want that now.
The first cereal box that glows in the dark.
Halloween, Toys R Us doesn't miss a trick, and the prices are a treat. We've got costumes for all Toys R Us kids, even grown-ups, and loads of candy, makeup, masks, and more. Toys R Us will make your Halloween supernatural.
R.I.P. Toys R Us. Much love, Jeffrey the giraffe.
Make Halloween fun with one-stop shopping at Woolworth or Woolco for your Halloween needs. Costumes from $1.83 to $3.99, like $6 Million Man, Bionic Woman, superheroes,
Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. Because first of all, if you don't know who Lee Majors and the $6 Million Man is, it's unfortunate. You should definitely check it out. Remember, it was very popular in the late 70s, early 80s. Then you have the Bionic Woman, which was also a fantastic show, and I'm terrible because I can't remember the actress's name. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Another fantastic story, but these are the costumes I was talking about. Also, think about how much you generally spend on costumes for your kids, with your kids, for yourself. Does the number $1.99 to $3.89 hit? Doesn't ring true to me either. This is definitely from the past. This is like ancient history, y'all.
Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, and a new favorite for girls, Holly Hobby. You can get wrapped candies of every kind, bubblegum, lollipops, fun-sized candy bars. Get this Halloween record, sounds to make you shiver, just $1.89. Make Halloween fun and easy. Make just one stop at Woolworth or Woolco.
That's ridiculous.
Hallmark has the things to make Halloween a day of double takes. Scare up some friends with spooky props. T-shirt containers and Bob Kitty drop cast Hallmark spells that return for the worst for myths, for masks, for beans you thirst. With things from Hallmark, let's no bother. One Halloween take deserves another. Look where Hallmark products lurk. You'll find things most frightening. This movie's hour can make your Halloween enlightening.
It's 22 years later. Norman Bates is coming home. Psycho 2. It's starting again. Rated R. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming to get them. Nightmare on Elm Street.
No!
She's the only one who can stop it. If she fails, no one will survive.
I mean, just thinking about what that effect, the arm effect as he stretched out or through the wall, pulling the kid down.
Now playing at a flagship theater near you.
Who in the world didn't love that movie? And these trailers are really making me remember that the trailers were not great. It was just pieces of stuff slapped in going, come on, check it out. Like, this is wonderful. I loved Nightmare on Elm Street. 2 was terrible, but that was awesome. I think it'll just be a night for all the originals. I think that's what we're getting into tonight. This is inspiring.
For great Halloween fun, pick up some spooky decorations at Walgreens. Just $7.99 each. Scary sound-activated Halloween figures, battery-operated pirate skull, witches, skeletons, and more. Stock up on Halloween candy, too. Walgreens has a wide selection of treats and goodies of all kinds. And it's time to order your holiday photo greeting cards. Put your favorite photo on any of 6 beautiful designs. All orders
Okay, the Halloween greeting card thing. There should be a Halloween greeting card. How can they go to the Christmas one instead?
And you're invited to my special get-together. But beware, you may never leave. Dial this number now. I've got some grisly details.
Okay, so there were these things back in the day. First of all, on the same telephone that was tethered to a table or a cord or a wall, there was also this thing called 1-900 numbers. And what you would do is you would hit up this 1-900 number, you would pay money, because it would actually, there's 1-800 that was toll-free, 1-900 was not. Don't ask me how I know. So these numbers, you could talk to Freddie. It doesn't seem like a great idea unless you're just trying to mess with someone. I don't understand the draw behind it, but I desperately want to do it. I know you do too.
And if you're one of my lucky callers selected at random, you'll talk to me live while you're awake and safe. So dial this number now if you dare. Talk to me live. Freddy Krueger is waiting just for you.
$2 for the first minute.
Someone's come for a nutritious breakfast.
What?
Hello, my name is Boo. Let me finish. Booberry. My ghostly good blueberry flavored cereal, Booberry, is part of this complete breakfast.
Boo to you, Blueberry.
Frankenberry's got strawberry flavored marshmallows.
Count Chocula's got chocolate marshmallows.
But I've got blueberry flavored marshmallows.
Frankenberry. Count Chocula.
Blueberry.
Yo, they were abusive to him, and that's not cool. Ooh, the best one right here. The best Halloween special ever. Right there. Yes,
Halloween's coming. What are you going to do about it? Whether you do a little or a lot, be an original this Halloween and find yourself at Hallmark.
Hallmark has a way.
And at participating Hallmark stores, get your hands on the spooky sounds tape, full of creepy sounds and Halloween theme songs. $1.95 with any $5 Hallmark purchase. Only at participating Hallmark stores. It's a scream.
Great Halloween parties begin at Walgreens. Candy, party decorations, masks, costumes, makeup. Everything you need for Halloween fun now at Walgreens.
What's going on, everybody? We're back. All right, so we do the $20 challenge. If you've seen it on other shows, Radar says he was there for one of them.
Yes,
$8.90 today from $1.99 according to for the
we were
commercials.
talking about the old commercials with those terrible masks and like remember the plastic, like it was like basically it was just a bag. You were wearing like a plastic bag.
Oh my
And
god!
I was
And
trying
they
to
cut your
explain,
face.
Yep, and how badly I wanted to be He-Man. I fought for it, and then you only wear the mask for like 20 minutes because either it cut your face too much or it was so hot. The amount of sweating.
Here's the best part. I just thought about it. You might have been the smartest kid. I was too, because I went as Indiana Jones.
Ooh,
didn't need a mask.
Oh yeah, same. Yeah.
I didn't go for that reason. I just I love Indiana Jones, but I went as Chef Boyardee.
Yep.
Didn't need a mask.
Yep. Oh, also one of the best ones my parents ever put me in was the headless guy, where we built our shoulders up this high and then built arms down so it looked like it was holding my head. It was awesome.
Did they use shoe boxes?
No, we had to use straw and newspaper.
When we were kids, we hated the Philadelphia Flyers.
Yeah.
Because Rangers fans were on fair. So we would make fun of Snow, and if you remember, Snow wore like big pads.
Yeah,
we called them shoe boxes because they're all like weirdly tangled.
Are you talking about Snow, the Canadian rap star?
No, I'm talking about Snow, the goalie for the Flyers in the 90s.
Oh, Grant Snow? Yeah.
I don't even know his first name.
Yeah.
So,
I had a lot of cards as a kid, all right?
all right, so we do the $20 challenge. All right? Who can buy the most? We get each other gifts. We love each other. That's what it's all about. I have fat head, so like I can't. My neck's stuck.
Hey, don't you dare insult
I
yourself.
can't put head on top of
I'm
head.
just a large man. That's all it is. I can't put hood on hood.
Yeah, we're winding down to the end of the show here, but we wanted to do this because they're going to be a lot of fun. Now, Casey went first, so I'm going to let him go first. So, Casey, what did you get for the $20?
For the $20 challenge, there's a little bit of wheeling and dealing going on there, you know? So we start small, but also, in my opinion, the biggest, which is, ladies and gentlemen, a Start a Story Micro Machine.
I love it. This right here will be sitting on my desk, 100%.
Now, Nick,
sitting right here.
I actually have to ask you, of the 3 doctors, of the first 3, who's your favorite, 1, 2, or 3?
Oh, the first 3?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one. Patrick Troughton's really good.
I know you love Troughton. Pertwee was great.
Pertwee was great. But I mean, you gotta love the first doctor. Man.
Are you sure? Because there are.
No, I'm not saying he's the first.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he's first.
Right.
I'm not saying he's my favorite. But it is a tough choice. I'm probably gonna go Pertwee.
The second doctor, correct?
Third doctor. Patrick Troughton was the second.
Oh, that's right.
Although I love Troughton brought like such a friendly, beautiful.
So here is a third doctor set of 2 glasses.
Oh my God! Look at these guys. Look at these. This can't have been.
Oh yeah, buddy.
2 16-ounce glasses. This is amazing.
Don't you worry about that. And then
I have to put this right here for now.
Okay, and the Pays de la Resistance. This is the part I was most proud of because the moment I saw this poster, I was like, this has to happen.
And it's going.
Oh yeah, it must.
100%.
There you are, my friend.
Oh my God! Look at that. Look at that beautiful artwork.
Yeah, love that one.
This. I don't know how this
Batman dies.
Batman in 586. That's right. And I remember this.
Yeah, and those are penguin umbrellas in them, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. So pretty awesome, man. I was pretty excited I was able to get that. That one was a pricier one, but I thought it was worth it. I couldn't say no to that one, you know?
It's so beautiful.
Same reason I gave you that Batman and the Outsiders #1, bro. Love you, bro.
Oh my God.
Love you, bro.
That's still like, I had to actually put it away because I love that cover so much. I'm with them now.
Yes, scram.
So
I'm done with
good.
these guys.
All right. I didn't get the big things, but I got things that I feel like you really appreciate.
That was so exciting. I know I will.
So I will tell you,
so
by volume, I won.
Oh, well, you always win. I mean,
it's because I went smaller. You went bigger, and I understand.
I burned 10 right there, and then yeah.
I got you this. Here's why I picked this up. Okay, so it's the Yummy Mummy cereal monster from way back in the day, from the monster cereals.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing: you said you wanted to be a mummy.
Yes.
And you got Chef Boyardee.
Yeah.
And you did become a mummy
Later in life.
So I saw this, and I was like, I gotta get you the Yummy Mummy. Because it has to do with food with Chef Boyardee.
I love my food.
And it's a mummy.
Well, and I love mummies. I don't know if people know this, but the Universal Mummy is my favorite. He, to me, is the only one who stayed scary and actually inspired my love of ancient Egypt. I had to learn more because of that, and I became a history guy.
No, you go ahead. Please. Take the. You can have the can. No. Take the whole can.
Take the whole bucket. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's our.
Happy Halloween. Thank you.
Our sponsor, Kimmel's Cookies.
From Kimmel's Cookies. If you like them, check them out.
Yeah, they're.
I appreciate y'all.
Well, those are for our.
Oh, that's for a show later, buddy. That's
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no.
Sonic outfit.
Yeah, please have that. They're very good. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Happy Halloween, y'all.
Very much.
Yeah, we're a live show, so we're just kind of giving out prizes.
I appreciate it,
and we love Sonic. So.
Oh yeah, Sonic's awesome.
Do you have any YouTube channel?
It's on YouTube. It's on all podcast platforms. Awesome. Here's give you a few buttons. And, there you go. It's falling into my hand, but.
So you just got to add .com to the end of that, and you'll find us.
Yep, that's us.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You.
I appreciate it. Have a great day.
Bye.
So, yeah, guys. So that was the Yummy Mummy was the first prize.
Yummy Mummy.
And then, all right, I know it's not like one of your biggest shows. All right. I forgot to take the tag off. I'm bad at this.
It's all right. I
rushed out because I forgot we were doing the show.
Dude, I seriously was looking at them like, how am I supposed to leave here? Like, I had to put a timer on myself. I realized I was in there over 10 minutes, and I'm like, gotta go.
All right, guys.
That's pretty awesome, bro.
I thought it was really cool. Kind of, it's not metal. It's not metal. It's Goku.
I love the Goku, bro. So Dragon Ball Z was something that I actually shared with a friend of mine in the military. And we shared this just going to each other's dorms and watching Dragon Ball Z.
I know
it's not something I talk about often. It's not something I really should throw out there. But when it comes to anime, DBZ is one of my tops.
Good.
And this is absolutely, I loved this walking in. I saw it and was I would love a figure like this.
Yeah.
The way it has like a patina look to it. It's just a little statuette.
Thank you, my friend. And I thought it was anime. I liked anime, so I went with it. All right. This one I just had to grab because I grabbed the other day the bank from the 89 Batman serial.
Oh.
Now, I know 89 Batman's more my speed. You love it. I know you love it.
It's the best and only.
But you love the animated series, too, because your voiceover was.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Clayface was awesome.
So I got you a bank, too.
What? Yes!
There's no bottom.
Dude, who cares?
But I thought it would be cool to look good on your desk.
I love him.
So...
I could hold it stuff in here.
I'm not done.
Of course you're not. You're too good to me. 89 Batman Beg. That was Tim, who was the actor who played Batman?
No, Bruce Timm produced it, but it was Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy was one of the top Batmans, and Mark Hamill, Joker #1. Period.
Yeah, that's why I got it mostly, because Hamill. But I know you love the animated series. We talked about
that. Yeah, man, animated series is the business.
Now I know your love of Star Trek.
I mean, it's pretty well documented as being the greatest show there is.
So these next two gifts were a must when I saw them to fit in the $20 challenge. They have plenty of Star Trek stuff, so you could always go back.
Yeah, I will be.
little Enterprise snow globe.
Dude, that is amazing. That is one of the most ridiculous things. Are you kidding me?
I saw it right there, and I was like, I gotta get it. I was like, I gotta get it. It fits in the budget.
Oh my gosh. This is insano. It's still in all the original plastic, and it's Snow Globe Enterprise. Oh, I love it. Oh, dude.
Okay, one more thing.
You do. You're too good to me. You're too good to me.
I was looking for micro machines for either Star Wars or Star Trek, and they have them.
They do, yes.
But I saw this right next to them, and I was like, I gotta get this. The Borg Cube.
The Borg Cube? What?
The Borg Cube.
What?
It's a miniature
But it opens
set.
up.
Yeah.
What? Hold on. Okay, so here's the Borg Cube, y'all. Yep. Right? And then it opens up to expose, a legit Borg playset.
I did not open it up,
I
so I
love
don't know
it.
what's in it.
Okay, so it is like a Borg Cube where you have little Borg members recharging. That's awesome.
Very cool. All right, I'm glad you like it.
Dude, I love it.
So
I love it. It's phenomenal.
There was so much. I did get a few things for myself too.
Oh yeah, no, I got some things for myself. I got this first Doctor Who set of pint glasses.
I love that you came prepared on it.
And the second Doctor.
You came really prepared. You came so prepared. Oh my God. That's awesome.
Because the whole thing is, number one, I need glasses at my house. Two,
those are good.
They had the first, second, and third, and I could not for the life remember if you liked the first, second, or third more.
It's such a hard choice.
I know 4 wins no matter what. Yeah, I mean, 4 is he's your Baker. Baker's your favorite. Great. I don't think there's one above Baker. Matt Smith, maybe.
Matt Smith, maybe. And Tennant is above Baker, but I do love Baker. I have but because Tennant just it's amazing. Role.
He's the best.
Just so
he's my favorite.
So for me, I went with Pertwee. Here's why, because I felt like it was a quick decision I had to make.
You were in the moment.
I was in the moment. And I was like, I'm going to go with third Doctor because he was suave. He had a cool look.
He was, yeah.
And he's Sean Pertwee's dad. So if you don't know who Sean Pertwee is, Sean Pertwee, great actor, looks just like his dad once you see it. He played Alfred on the Gotham TV series.
Yep.
He's been in Dog Soldiers and tons of other stuff.
Yeah.
But John Pertwee his dad was very debonair, very cool as the doctor, and I really enjoyed their adventures. And I love that his doctor was where they introduced Lethbridge Stewart.
Yep, good point.
So,
I forgot that was his introduction too.
And he was one of my favorites. And also Elizabeth was came in for him too. So that
His
was
companion.
his second companion, and brokered in fourth. So yeah, that for me that was like a big thing.
So in case anyone's curious about how much we love Doctor Who, it's a lot.
It's a lot. and we're not just new Doctor fans.
No,
we love the old Doctor.
Love the old Doctor. I mean, Sly was my favorite, bro, of the old ones. I love Sylvester McCoy. Man. Thought he was fantastic.
And it fits because like when you ask somebody about the Doctor, first of all, the Doctor is a great Halloween option. You have right there.
Yeah.
You have 13 options.
Holy cow! Yeah, what am I doing?
You can just go for 13 years as a different Doctor.
Right, that's perfect. Let's start with one and go on.
Right, and you can mix and match. You can go anywhere.
Strong. That is true.
So
it's all timey wimey, wibbly wobbly space stuff.
Do it, I'm telling you. And yeah, that just I love this Star Destroyer. I'm staring at it.
Yeah, he's really locked into the Star Destroyer. That's awesome.
I love Micro Machines. Micro Machines are the best.
Dude, okay, so here's one. What was your favorite Micro Machine set? Because personally, I had the gas can. That then you busted out the gas can, and it turned into one side was like a mountain drive area, and then the back side was where you like would be able to store them all.
It was so. You see, all right. Here's the thing. I didn't have a lot of Micro Machines growing up. I had a lot of Hot Wheels and Matchbox.
I had the knockoff Micro Machines that were like kind of puffier.
Those are the ones.
Yeah.
They had like the puffed out wheel.
Yeah. Everything's a little bit poofier.
They're so generic.
I had like 5 real G.I. Joes and about 10 Action Joes or whatever they were called.
God,
Action Heroes. You get like a big blister pack of like 5 of them at the dollar store. Yeah.
You know what it is? I need a little energy, so I'm going to drink this delicious coffee from right here in the Hideaway.
Yeah. Thank you, Hideaway, for this delightful time, for the ability to let us come here. Cheers to you, my friend. I'm on my tea now after switching off my Americano, which was delightful.
And one thing I do want to say, in the description, we have the Hideaway's website. The Hideaway makes some very cool stuff. They have cool coffee mugs, magnets, stickers. Like, you can get some really cool collectible stuff, and you should go and support. You're supporting small business, and it's fantastic, and it's such a huge help to their community. The Hideaway has done so much through COVID while hurting themselves, at that time, because it was just a tough time. But they made sure to come out and help the community as much as possible. The kids club, everything else, they do just fantastic work. And if you're not in the area and you can't come in and support, they do have a website, and they sell some really cool stuff that you can go check out, and you should support them as well. We said that about Time Traveler. Winchester Book Gallery has a great website you can check out. Skyline Indie Film Fest, they do it every September. As we know, and the Scene Snobs are our sponsors. But the Hideaway, we come here, we drink from here, we buy our stuff. You'll love this, and I hope they have more, because I think it's Bette Midler's character, the Sanderson sister, and it says 100% that witch.
Oh.
I bought 3 of them for Mary.
I think I'm getting one. What was it? Oh, stickers?
Stickers,
oh,
yeah.
Man.
And then they get some very cool stuff. They're very community oriented. They take care of the community. They help out. People love it. It's a very chill vibe. All are welcome here, that's what I love about this place. And the sign is as big as you can see. All are welcome here. You come in here, you feel like family, you hang out. They have little cups here. And I thought that's how we would kind of like continue.
Oh, yeah.
It's little cups at each table, and they're conversation starters.
And who doesn't love that? Because I don't know about you, but I often sit places and constantly try to look at my phone or do other things, and I lose track of actual conversation. And that's not cool. That's not fair. We need to be better about it. So what a neat idea, man. So let's dig in and see what we got.
And that's the thing. That's how you know a business
cares,
one. But 2 is community oriented, because they want you to talk to other people. And that's how you build a community. So I'm going to pick a random card.
You should. Are we going to scream it at other people, or are you going to talk to me?
I'm going to talk to you.
Okay.
Now. If anybody comes by, we'll ask them the same question. Would you ever give up your life to save someone else?
Yeah. I have a kid. It's already.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. So that's I feel like that's an easy answer for dads.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Let's take the kids out of it.
When I was a child, unfortunately, our family dog got hit by a giant truck. Okay, no, another good story there. It died. Trigger, great dog, loved him to death. One of the things that I always dreamt about from that moment on was trying to jump. How would you jump in front of a moving vehicle and try to hoist the thing away, or how do you run and use your momentum so that both of you can get out of the way? So you're not just pushing someone out of the way of a car and then standing there like, ah.
I can answer that question.
Okay, go ahead.
With the Mummy, 2. Here's how. And it was not warranted.
Yeah.
In the Mummy 2.
Okay.
And here's why. So remember when the kid had the thing on?
Yeah,
it all comes back to the Mummy for you. For everything.
Yeah, everything's the Mummy with me apparently. Well, you're Brendan Fraser, so I'm still the Mummy.
I'm not Brendan Fraser. I'm not good enough to be Brendan Fraser.
Bullcorn, you're better.
No one's better than Brendan Fraser.
Well, you're pretty amazing.
I would take that.
There you go.
I'm like Brendan Fraser if he looks like a chub.
Have you seen him recently? You look better than him.
You
look better than him. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say anything negative.
I can't wait to watch his new show, The Professional. And
Yeah,
it's with Tom
gonna be
Welling.
cool. Yeah,
I'm
that'll be
so
cool.
excited. So, all right.
So with the Mummy.
So remember the kid had the bracelet on. They had to get to the Mummy's temple before the daylight. Before daylight hit or whatever it was.
Right.
And he's running with the kid and I love the way they do it. It's such a fun, action-packed scene. The sun is coming, and the sun, of course, is in a weird way. It's just like a wall. Like the darkness is there, and then the wall. So he picks his son up. They're all running towards the temple, and then he realizes he grabs his son and he just hoofs it. And he's going, and he's like, the lion is right behind them as they're going. And just as they get to the temple and like they're almost out, and like his heels are hitting the sunlight, he launches himself into the darkness.
That's right. I do remember that. Yeah.
But he does a thing where like he turns
Yeah,
his
you turn
back
and land on your back.
and
Yeah.
he smacks the wall and falls down and saves the kid. And I was like, that's how you save.
That's how you save. Yeah, that's how you save an animal or a person or anything in the middle of the street.
If you got to save
Or if
yourself.
you got to say, yeah, because you can't. It's difficult. I'm not going to try to. Now, if you're talking about taking a bullet, you just hope you can jump and get it in the butt.
Fair, fleshy part. That
Fleshy
works.
part, yeah.
I will say this though, it's not your fault.
Thank you for that. All right, another conversation started.
Let me damn this. All right, let's do another. Here we go.
This is like heavy. Hold on, I need a moment.
We're getting pretty heavy here.
Yeah, ready? What personal prisons have you built out of fears?
All right. Okay, this is a good one now. I don't know. I'm not good at that.
Yeah.
Well, I hate snakes, so I like to stay out of the
Oh
woods.
yeah, so you just stay out of the woods. Yeah.
I mean,
there you go. That's a personal prison right there.
It is, but all right. So I feel like the Scene Snobs.
You'll get it.
No, I won't. No, I won't. I feel like the Scene Snobs has opened me up to a lot more, like putting myself out there a lot more. I don't think I've ever had a huge problem with it, but it was a lot easier for me to retreat if I needed to or felt I needed to. But with Scene Snobs, like I don't have that opportunity.
True. Yep.
So I have just embraced more being open.
Yeah.
So, but there are some. So like I tend to keep my family life, like I talk about them, like I tend to keep them separated. I don't know if that's a personal prison, but there is fear there.
Okay.
There's fear of like I'm
Being
putting
used
myself
against
out
you,
there,
right. Yep.
you know, things like that. Like so, like I know that's not a perfect answer, and I wanted to kind of like put a Halloween spin on these, but there's not much. Oh, Candyman.
Personal prison. We won't talk or mention that name beyond 4 times unless you're me. Candyman.
No.
My reflection too.
We're gonna die. He's making me suffer through my fears.
I have a personal prison. What are you talking about? Suffer from your fears? You literally put one right next to me. The
I know.
worst one.
Do you want to pick it up and show it to him? Can you hand that to me? Do it. It's gonna. Oh, come on. All right. So one of the gifts for the horror movie trivia tonight is I have this too. If anybody watched our Carolina $20 challenge, I have this. It's the Hellraiser. It's from Hellraiser 3, I think, but it's like a tin box you can keep stuff in, and I do. I love it. I keep so much stuff in this. Like,
Oh,
all right, I'll put it on the table. I'll put it on the table. I promise. There we go. All right, there. It's away. It's away.
So here's the thing. I love Hellraiser. It is legitimately, for me, one of the scariest movies, and I am a huge fan of Pinhead, the Cenobites. It's not from anything logical. It's from dreams that it messes me up so bad. And I used to love puzzles as a kid. My grandpa would always give me puzzles, puzzle boxes, puzzly things. Yeah,
I got one for you.
That's why it messed me up so bad, because I love puzzle box so much. And I saw that, and it just, the combination of the two has mortified me. I can't. You know, kids, don't mess with puzzle boxes.
Don't. Yeah, he's right. Don't mess with puzzle boxes. It's not worth it. Yeah, they say like, hey, they'll keep you entertained or they'll build up some like smarts in you.
Nope, don't do that.
But
No, there's plenty of other puzzles. You can do all kinds of other puzzles. You can do puzzly puzzles. You can do like the big like cast iron. Did you guys ever have the keys and chains and locks that you had to kind of like wiggle through? And like those are great puzzles. There's plenty of ways to use your brain. Not a freaking puzzle box from I don't know wherever it was. Was it South America? Was it?
I think it was in South America when he found it.
No, wasn't it in Thailand when he found it, or Vietnam, or Cambodia?
He
Somewhere weird.
all over.
I don't know. Just don't mess with him. Just don't mess with puzzle boxes.
I love it.
Or little demon heads of Pazuzu.
See, that didn't do anything. That didn't cause the problem.
But people got sick because if you know.
Oh, maybe it did open it up.
That's the whole point. Is it opened it up?
I guess that's a good point.
Yep.
Yeah. See, that's why I didn't like the other one, Dominion. Or whatever.
Oh, Dominion. Yeah.
Because like he fought Pazuzu beforehand, and it was like, what do you? So you know what he did? What are you opening this up for? Like, what are you starting trouble for?
Because he's an idiot.
He's an idiot. Father Marin.
Father Marin. What was he doing? Stupid drunk.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, I like this one.
Okay.
And we're gonna keep this one light. Let's not go too serious with it. Let's just think about things, materialistic things. What do you have that you cannot live without?
Ooh. As far as just stuff and things that I have that I cannot live without.
How about this? Let's make it more Halloween.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
What's a Halloween tradition that you cannot get rid of?
Carving pumpkins.
That's a good one.
I love carving pumpkins so much that even if we're doing it tomorrow on Halloween, which I am with my daughter, it doesn't matter. It has to be done. We have to do. I got to do it with my sister going to LA. We had a pumpkin carving party, so it was great to do that with her.
What did you do with your sister? Was it jack-o'-lanterns or did you do
jack-o'-lanterns, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, we all threw together some jack-o'-lanterns. It was pretty awesome. It was a lot of fun. So very good time.
That's a good one. We can't either. We do that, but I think for me is like the night of Halloween. My tradition. This is me personally. I have ones for the kids, like carving pumpkins, but like for me personally, I have to finish off Halloween. It could be like 11:55 at night, but I started. I watch Night of the Living Dead.
Yep.
And then I finish that off with Garfield's Halloween Adventure.
That is one of the best with the pirates.
Oh, and animation's so good.
So good.
So the reason I do that is I think I was like 19 and I was at a Halloween party. It might have been 18, 19, but I was at a Halloween party. I came home, I was chilling on my couch, just relaxing. I put on PBS. Of all things, PBS.
When you happen to be a viewer like you. You're a viewer like you.
So we bookend our shows. So for me, Night of the Living Dead had started at it was like 11:45 on PBS. And at that time, I had never seen it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I had seen it and I'd been on TV, but I never sat down and truly understood this movie. There's a lot of movies like that. Like when I was a kid, I watched them, but I didn't understand them.
Oh, fair. Yeah, Amityville Horror was that way for me. And I go back to that one just because it's quick and easy. I didn't understand it. It was just terrifying.
You watch Friday the 13th at 9, you're like, I get this. I understand what's happening.
The dream thing is pretty basic. You're not getting away from it. The Friday the 13th, though, Friday the 13th had a twist. Made it kind of hard.
True.
Yeah.
But I will say, so I watched Night of the Living Dead, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I love it. In fact, I'll tell you a little bit after this about the Scene Snobs, for anybody who doesn't know, but I feel like if you watch us, you know. For me, after I finished it, it was like 2:00 in the morning, around there. PBS had just done an amazing job. They did like this Happy Halloween thing, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't watch Garfield Halloween, I had it on VHS at the time. Popped it in, finished it off with Halloween, and that has been my tradition ever since.
That's awesome.
That's like, and
that's a great
I'm
tradition.
39 now, so that's like
20
over
years.
20 years. Yeah. So I have to do that, and that's just kind of where I finish it off. Now I watch Garfield Halloween Adventure a lot because of the kids, but I still have to finish it off.
It's a great capper. Mine is still traditional Halloween.
Solid
I'm
choice,
just simple. I'm the easy man. I'm a simple man.
No,
Give me Halloween 1, John Carpenter's original, and especially after us seeing it almost 3 years ago now.
Yeah,
almost 4, I think, actually. Was one of the coolest movie-going experiences of my life. I got to share it with you.
Yeah.
I got to see Halloween, my favorite movie, on the big screen. I mean, that was awesome. So it was a very fantastic time. So
absolutely.
Yeah, definitely that movie.
Now I will say this. Night of the Living Dead, just so you guys know, when we did our first episode together in 2019, October of 2019, which is a 2-year anniversary, we did, we had no video, it was only audio. So, but I had a YouTube channel for the Scene Snobs. So I edited the Night of the Living Dead video to our audio. So if you go back and watch the first episode, it syncs up perfectly with time. So you can watch from beginning to end and listen to us talk. So that's why Night of the Living Dead is such an important movie to me as well. All right, we got one more.
We also got to interview the writer at Waynesboro Movie Fest.
Yeah, John Russo was very cool. It was
pretty amazing. All right, one more. Here we go.
Halloweenify it.
Halloweenify it by what keeps you awake when you're lying awake in bed?
I mean, like
from a monster perspective, something that could really happen out of zombies, out of any of those things. What's the one that's just like that? You're like, that's real and that could happen right now.
Okay, so here's the deal. How my bedroom lies and where the bed is and where I lay, I can see straight to the door the whole time. And then that's a reason for that. Like, I'm the man of the house. I feel like I need to be alert. And we keep the door open, of course, because we have the kids. And I can see Tommy's door across from me and Jack's door is at the end of the hall. So it's like I can just see anything going through. Not that there's anything going to come through, but it's just I have to be aware.
Yeah.
And sometimes, not all the time, I get a good night's sleep every once in a while, but sometimes it gets a little dark, and I like it pitch black. But they each have night lights in the room that shine under the door. So there's some lights in the area. And it's the shadows hit just right. You're like, I'm awake. I'm not going to bed anytime soon. I have to stop whatever murder psychopath. And I always so here's a weird tidbit too. I have to put one foot out from the covers.
Oh yeah.
Because if somebody were to ever charge in, I have to be able to swing my leg down and get up and go after them. And it's such a weird thing to think about. It's such a weird thing.
I mean, I'm with you. I'm traditionally a knife guy. I like my knives, my swords, my weapons. I'm not much of a guns guy. Not going to keep guns around the house.
Yeah, I get that.
But I have my knives positioned, and I have to wait until River goes to bed to pull them out and position them because they have to stay up really high before that. So that's one of my weird little quirks, because I'm not afraid of the impending zombie thing or anything that would happen. It's more escaping and bugging out, making sure you can get out quick. That keeps me up. And the other one is if it happens to be that supernatural, let's say Michael Myers comes after you, right? Well, here's the thing. The knife isn't going to stop him, but it's going to slow him down enough that he's out of the way and I can grab my kid and run. So that's what keeps me up is exit strategy.
I like that. Okay. Here's the thing. To that effect. So for me, I have a sword and I have my ass. And I have a blade in my right next to my nightstand. The asp and the blade stand there. But my wife was like, well, now that you have the office and the studio, why don't you bring your samurai sword downstairs? I have a samurai sword from The Last Samurai. It was one of the real ones for show. And I happened upon it as a gift, and I have it now, and it's in. I don't sharpen it or anything. It's just sitting there, but it was sharp enough. You hit something. Oh yeah, it's going to hurt.
It's going to cut.
But I keep it, stocked and on display up in the room. And she's like, "Why don't you put it down in the office? It's a really cool piece." And I'm like,
No.
Because if I have to, that thing is coming out, and I'm no samurai, but I can like swing stuff.
I can thrust really fast forward while running with all my might.
That's true.
Hoist someone into a corner while my child escapes, and then I have enough room to hopefully run.
You're going to hurt somebody with it.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to happen.
Exactly. Someone's getting hurt. There's a very good chance that it just blade falls off, cuts my toe off, and I'm like, well, here we go. I'm just going to swing the handle really hard.
I love it. I mean, it might break. I mean, it was made for a movie. So it's not,
chances are it's going down.
Yeah, it's not like the best, but like it will. You're going to get some. You're going to do some damage for it because it's strong. I've hit things with it before.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Shouldn't have, but I did.
Yeah, well, of course, because we're kids, and that's what we do in our heart. Oh, well,
we're actually running.
It's that time.
Yeah, so
we made it.
Yeah, so this, we're at the end of the show because we have to get prepped because
we
are doing a
trivia coming out.
Hopefully, we'll see some of your faces watching. Come down if you're local. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank you very much for hanging out with us for a little bit, for a couple hours on this Saturday here at the Hideaway Cafe. We want to thank everybody who tuned in and anybody who showed up, and hopefully all your creeps and ghouls and all you scary folk out there are having a fantastic time. So happy Halloween, everybody, and thank you.
Yes, awesome time hanging out with Casey doing the $20 challenge here at the Hideaway. Love it. The coffee is amazing. The food's amazing. Actually, tidbit right here. All their food's really good, but the chicken salad. I hate chicken salad.
Yeah,
I hate chicken salad. I cannot touch chicken salad. Here, I will. It's addicting.
That's an insane ringing endorsement.
It's so
that's
good.
pretty heavy.
I kind of want to get off and go order one.
Oh, you should then.
I'm annoyed.
I think it sounds great. So that's what we're going to do.
Eating one.
We're going to go eat some chicken salad sandwiches.
Yes.
You believe in your truth and keep being awesome, people. We love and appreciate you. Make sure to check us out every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. for our live show. Well, Eastern time. Also, make sure to check us out on the scenesnobs.com. You can check him out at the Scene Snob. You can find me at Plotimus21 on Instagram. And then
I'm at the Scene Snob everywhere.
Yeah, he's at the Scene Snob everywhere. I'm still working on all my other stuff, folks. So I'll get a Madman account together eventually. But we love you all. Thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate you. Be good to each other.
Love you, Len, and take care.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Mick Manhattan, the Scene Snob, and you can check out the Scene Snobs podcast live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, or you can check it out on any podcast platform or our YouTube channel anytime after that. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. If you guys want to join, check us out over on thescenesnobs.com. We have links for everything. The Scene Snobs merch store is open. You can check that out too. Links again on the site. Or like, follow, and subscribe on all of our social media. Again, head over to thescenesnobs.com. It's all there for you guys. Love you, and we'll talk to you guys soon.